So excited. This is a new series that we're doing titled Behind and After the Show. And I'm here with our newest host, Mrs. Noreen Aguirre. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing great. I'm just so excited and where the Lord is taking this ministry. And I'm so glad to be part of SOAR Radio.
We are here in the SOAR Radio studios. It's after the show. She did her test run. And this series that we're starting is basically so our listeners, we're always, the hosts are so busy interviewing everybody else.
Yes.
But we wanted them to kind of get in, in your world and know a little bit about you. So Mrs. Aguirre, you said this ministry. So tell us a little bit about yourself for people that may not be familiar.
Okay. Well, pretty much Godly Dreams ministry. It started off with dreams.
Mm-hmm.
I was born and raised Catholic.
Oh, wow.
All my life, pretty much until the age of 21.
Okay.
And after 21, the Lord has just started speaking to me and just putting this strong desire to attend a Christian church, which I started going there, and my life pretty much just took off from there. Within 4 months of having a relationship with God, it wasn't just reading about him, but it was actually getting to know him and have this personal, intimate relationship with him. I started having dreams.
Oh,
he
wow.
started speaking to me through dreams. And so I started recording them on YouTube. So I have a YouTube channel which I'm sharing all my dreams that he's given me, dreams, visions, testimonies. Pretty much whatever the Lord he gives me, I give it, I release it. The Lord has given me the desire to put this in a book.
Okay.
So at the moment, I just came out with a new book. It's called Godly Dreams, Your Seat at the Table.
Wow.
And it's sharing not only my dreams, but my vision and testimony of how my life was before and after accepting Jesus as my Lord and Savior.
Well, I want to ask you, you said dreams, God has given you dreams. And I know it's going to be hard to pick one, but is there one dream that you've gotten or one vision that it's just resonated with you, it can't get out?
Yeah, well, pretty much the cover of the book. The cover of the book is like a banquet setting. And it's a dream that I had that I can see his hands preparing this banquet. And it was like if I was looking through him, and I can see his hands preparing all this perfectly, and how he was setting everything up. And that was the vision that I had for the front cover of the book. And all the dreams that he's given me, there's such a powerful, amazing dream and testimony through each and every one of them. And I do know that this is a blessing not to keep to myself, but being able to share. And it's I feel like I'm an end time prophetess, and that's where the Lord is using me right now. So mainly the dreams that he's given me is to prepare us for what things that are coming, and to prepare us to have that close relationship.
And now I think more than ever, we're in 2017, the world. We're in a whirlwind. How important is it for the voice of a prophet or a prophetess in this day and era?
Oh, definitely. I feel that the voice of a prophet is leading the way, shining the light on this dark world. And a topic that I'm going to be talking about tomorrow, actually, where is the church? What is supposed to be the true function of the church, and how is the church supposed to be operating? And that's the next topic that I'm bringing. Every Tuesday I come live on Facebook and YouTube, and I upload a video on whatever the Lord's placed in my heart. But it's very important to get these messages out there, because we're supposed to be functioning in 100% of what God has placed in our hearts and to do.
Yeah, and I think that's good. And I think many people just haven't tapped or don't really realize truly what's within. So I'm excited about the show. It's coming out really soon. It's going to give listeners a time, and not just in what God has revealed in you, but I'm sure they're going to see something in themselves that
Praise
they
God.
maybe not have. How excited are you for the actual show, and what can we expect from the show?
Oh my goodness, I'm very excited. I'm very excited that the Lord is opening to be able to speak to more of the community and people around the world, and just opening that avenue to be able to get the message out there. Because through Facebook and YouTube, it's just so limited.
Yeah.
And through SOAR Radio, it's live. And the Lord has just opened that door for me to be able to share. A Bible verse that the Lord has given me was John 8:32, which says, "You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free." So the message and the desire that he's placed in my heart is just to help all my brothers and sisters around the world to have that personal relationship with him, and to develop their gifts. develop their gifts, because each and every one of us has a God-given calling on our lives. And we need to know, what are we called here to do, to be able to fulfill that. You know, that's something that we have to answer to God for our calling. You know?
I'm certainly excited about that. As we said, it's going to be on, tell them the time and the day that they're going to be.
Okay, every Wednesday. Every Wednesday we're going to be live. And so we want you guys to call or text in. The show's going to be starting February 1st on Wednesday at 6 o'clock. And for the 7th caller, I'm going to be giving away a free book of Godly Dreams, Your Seat at the Table. So for the 7th caller, if you don't know that number, call in. It's 815-320-9005.
And just in case you did not know, you can access SOAR Radio from going to the website at soarradio.com or download the SOAR Radio app. Now, before you go, I'm asking all of my hosts 3 random questions, okay? It's just what comes off the top of the dome. So the first thing is, what's something that people don't know about you that might surprise them? What's something about yourself?
About myself that might surprise them?
Is it something weird you like to eat, somewhere you like to go? Is it something that might surprise people?
I don't know. I'm pretty much a blunt person, you know? I do share the Word of God. Sometimes I share it in a blunt way, but I say things totally out of love. And sometimes people won't get that. You know, sometimes people react to that. But my heart is pure for God, and the desire I have is just to bring as many lives to God before the coming of. So
the second question I have to ask you, if you had the opportunity to sit down with one known believer, maybe somebody that we know in the big arena, who would it be? If you could have them on your show.
Oh, wow. I don't know.
There's so many people.
Let's see. I do listen to a lot of Hill songs.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
Yeah, I would love to be able to have that group in here.
Yeah,
to
awesome.
be able to. Their songs pretty much help me a lot of times through my ministries and just through my prayer time, just being able to just worship God through the songs that they sing, you know? And it's not about the person, but it's about the words that they're saying that you know, you can connect. You can connect with God through the words that they're saying. It's amazing. So I just appreciate them.
Final thing, 3 people that keep you going.
Definitely God.
Definitely God. That's the giveaway.
Definitely God. Without Him, there's nothing. So definitely God. I would say God. I would say my grandmother, because she's been my supporter. My mom passed away when I was 10 years old. She died of lupus. Yeah, so my grandmother was my mother and father. I do have my father, but I was raised with my grandmother. And my husband. My husband is I couldn't be able to do any of this without the support of my husband. He provides everything. Right now, I'm a stay-home mom. I was a dental assistant for 16 years. And the Lord has me on this mission to do what He's called me to do. And I thank God that I have my husband to support everything that I do for the Lord.
Well, once again, I'm even now more excited than ever. I really think our listeners are going to be blessed and in for a treat. So this was the first edition of After This Show. And you guys stay tuned for the next one. Be blessed.
Thanks.